All right, Honors Algebra 2, welcome to your video game plan 1-1 to 1-3, pages 8 through 10. Yes, yes. All right, here we go. So first off, I'm going to do number 3 with you. Find the multiplicative inverse. Here we got negative 4.5, so, and the additive inverse, sorry. The additive inverse is just the opposite, so it's going to be 4.5. Now be careful on the multiplicative inverse here, okay? So 4 times 2, not negative 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Add that numerator 1 to it. Negative 4.5 is a negative 9 over 2. If you do negative 4 times 2, that's a negative 8. If you add 1 to it, that's negative 7. Negative 7 over 2 is not negative 4.5, which is what you want. So negative 4.5 is negative 9 over 2. Then the reciprocal is flip it good. Negative 2/9. I'm going to help you with number 4, which is right over here and down a little. 2.75. So first off, that additive inverse, pretty easy, just the opposite, negative 2.75. This is 2 3/4. 2 times 4 plus 3 is 11/4. So the multiplicative inverse is 4/11. All right, so that is that first section there. Oh, awesome. I was wasting a whole lot of time. I didn't think... Anyway, Mr. Yak feels slightly on the dumb side now. Let's do number 10 here, okay? Let's do 10. 10, I got to do a little distribution. Can you see 10? Now you can see, hopefully 10. Anyway, 10 is on your paper in the document right in front of you. 6 times 9 is 54a minus, because it's a positive times a negative, 54a minus 18b. Then you have a negative times a positive, so that's a minus 16a. Then you have a negative times a positive, that is a minus 32b. Combine like terms, put the a's together, put the b's together. 54a minus 36a is a 38a. Negative 18b minus 32b is a negative 50b. And that is it for 10. Don't set it equal to anything. It doesn't equal anything. It's an expression. Don't set it equal to anything. Folks, take a look at number 11. There's 11. Why don't you give it the old college try first here? I'll get a nice color for us. Negative times a negative is a positive 4x. A negative times a positive is a negative 12y. Negative times a positive is a negative 27x. Negative times a negative is a positive 45y. Combine like terms. It's a negative 23x. Negative 12 plus 45, 33y. And that's the help I'm going to give you on page 8. So if I didn't do one with you in class or here, that is your homework. Scroll down to page 9. Turn the page there. Sorry about 14. Fraction time on 14. There we go. 2 times 20 is 40 divided by 5 gives you 8x. Minus 2 times 25 is 50 divided by 10 gives, or divided by 5 gives you 10y. Plus 12x minus 6y. Underline them like terms. 20x. Negative 10y minus 6y puts you in debt. 16y. 20x minus 16y is how that expression simplifies. I believe I'm going to help you with 16. We got a z in there. What? Negative 9 times 3, that's a negative 27x. Negative 9 times 8, that's a negative 72y. Negative times a positive, that's a negative 15x. And negative times a negative, that's a positive 6. And it's not y, it's c. Can you see it? I think you can see it. So the x's combined, let's go alphabetical here. I was in debt 27, I lose 15 more. Negative 42x. That's the only y. So it's a negative 72y. That's the only z. Plus 6z. That's odd. Only the x's, I only have like terms with the x's, but that's how it goes, folks. It is now. It doesn't look simple, but it is simplified. We're going to end here on 19 and 21. All right. 19 and 21. There we go. Can you see? I think you can see anyway. 19 is on your paper. You know, the video, the lighting, it's not going to be perfect, but a little bit better than what they were before. Well, pretty better than they were. That's terrible English. They're definitely better than they were before. That's 24x minus 8y plus 6x plus 8y. Oh, talk about the x's first, but that's 30x. Take a look at the y's. The y's cancel. That's fun. That's 30x, if you can't read it. 30x. And then 21 is a good one to end on here. 21. Let's scroll down a little bit. 3 times 4 is 72. 72 divided by 4 is 18. 3 times, a minus here. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 divided by 6, or 4 is 6. Let's try to get through this one here. 2 times 15 is 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Combine like terms. 18x and 10x gives you 28 with them x's. Negative 6y. Holy cows. Did it again. Whoa. 28x. Got too many x's. Time for Match.com. Match.com, proud sponsor, Yak Math Videos. Now, let's go to the next page. It's all about first, outer, inner, last. Find each products, distribute, multiply, FOIL. I'm going to help you with a few on here. Let me help you with 4 and 6. Maybe I'll do 5 as well. Anyway, on 4, there we go. X times, oh, no, we don't want that. X times x is x squared, minus 4x, minus 7x. The arrows mean multiply. A negative times a negative is a positive, 28. Combine those like terms. X squared minus 11x plus 28 is the binomial times a binomial. It gave me 4 terms. I simplified. I have 3 terms there. That is that parabola. I will do more with it in chapter 4 with you. Let's talk about 6. 6 is kind of special. You'll see in a second. X times x is x squared. X times a negative 9 is a negative 9x. 9 times x is 9x. 9 times a negative 9 is 81, negative 81. Look at that. In the middle term, those x's cancel. Duh. X squared minus 81 is my answer. And that happened for a reason. Maybe you guys can see something similar in those 2 parentheses. Just to get you started here on 5. 3x times x is 3x squared. All right, then you have 3x times 2, 6x. Then 5 times x, 5x. And then 5 times 2, 10. And then you guys can combine like terms to simplify that. I did want to help you out on number 10 here. Okay, order of operations on 9. I think you can do it. I want to help you out on number 10. Evaluate. So we're going to let A be, you see all that? I think so now. A is going to be 5 plus 3 times B plus C minus D. Everything's positive there. So 5 plus order of operations, add those together. That's a parenthesis. Then I have addition, multiplication, and subtraction. I need to do the multiplication first. That's 21. And I can go in a string there. 26 minus 2 is 24. Not too bad. You guys can try 11 on your own. I know you can. And I'll make a video on page 11 on Friday. Be ready to start on page 12 on Monday. And I think that is good to go. Folks, this is Yak Math Videos signing out.